Hey guys, I'm Jinx, and welcome back to the Pillars of the Earth. Let's continue.
And then to that wondrous donkey next to the entrance.
Lady Donkey.
Although the most astounding thing of all stands right between them. That statuette. Haha, precisely. But one thing at a time.
Oh, Songbird.
Let us let Jack decide what to demonstrate first.
Alright, present all three devices. Donkey device. One of Rashid's new toys. It's from a country far east of here. It runs with water alone. Okay. Statuette of a lady. Plain wood with stone eyes. With no mechanism or machinery. No one knows how she works.
He likes to take his time, doesn't he?
Yes, I also like quiet. I like to talk. A wick dripped in tallow and wrapped in wax. This too must have been a clever invention once. How easy is it to lose one's sense of awe? Small container. It's fitted perfectly into the device, but can easily be removed. Usually holds water. Songbird device? Another new device. This one works with steam. Pure ingenuity.
Now?
Not much, I suppose.
I'm thinking about these devices. Bowl with water. Water to cool off in the afternoon. Too heavy to carry around. Interesting. I'm very primitive compared to the rest in here, I guess. Vaults. Ribbed vaults and pointed arches. These southern builders are geniuses. Rashid and his friends, a Jew, a Muslim, and a converted Christian. Yet their quarrels are always playful, full of wisdom and curiosity. Good! That's how it should be. Candle. Oh. Rashid must never know how I burned down a cathedral. It's empty. Another new device. Well, this one runs with water alone, right? So, let's fill it up with water and get the donkey to do whatever it does.
Now, watch the head. Just any moment now.
What's it gonna do?
There.
What?
Did you see?
It threw up.
Rashid, this is disgusting. Oh, far from it.
It's genius!
Would you kindly explain how it works, Jack?
Let's explain it properly.
You see that bowl floating on top of the water? At the bottom of that bowl is a small hole. Through it, the bowl is slowly filled with liquid. Once it's full, it sinks, pulling a string which makes the ball drop onto a weight. This, in return, pulls the bowl up again, emptying it in the process.
Thus resetting the entire mechanism.
If you timed it perfectly, you could make it drop a ball at every hour.
Turning it into a clock. How clever.
For me, it's still nothing more than a puking donkey.
Well, maybe it doesn't need to be more.
Show us more, Rashid.
Anyone care for some tea?
Aisha.
Thank you, my daughter. We will have some as soon as Jack has finished our presentation.
Well, I mean,
Mind if I watch?
Of course not.
do you mind if I have some now?
So, who is this man, Rashid?
She brought tea. Are you gonna talk?
Jack is a friend of the house. A brilliant man, a scholar and a talented artist.
You are way too kind.
Just the other day, he explained Euclid to me.
Euclid?
What is that? a Greek who wrote a book called The Elements of Geometry. The Egyptians translated it into Arabic, and now the Englishmen are turning it into Latin.
How very peculiar.
Interesting. She brought tea, but of course, that's just a pretense. She's too clever. This is an excuse to listen. Nice. Anyway, we need more water.
I could watch this man scoop up water all day.
Why, thank you very much. Are you hitting on me? Songbird device. You said, oh,
And
that's part of the
now?
device.
Now, Jack will heat the water in the tank.
Yeah, you did say it was, it worked with steam, so. I guess we just wait.
It's so beautiful it will make you cry. Just listen.
Oh. Inspect. The Banu Musha, I assume? Hello? Okay, there we go. We're 3 scholars of Persian descent who lived in Baghdad in the 9th century. They're known for the Book of Ingenious Devices, a large illustrated collection of mechanical appliances and automata. Those automata were largely designed for entertainment, but featured innovative engineering. The brothers also wrote books on astronomy, astrology, and geometry, the last of which had great influence in both Islamic and European mathematics. Cool.
But how marvelous!
How does it work?
Maybe it's a miracle.
Right.
Go on, Jack. Tell them.
Well, you see...
There's a hidden wheel inside the box. It turns an axle that in return raises and drops a sequence of small cylinders inside. These cylinders work like fingers playing a flute.
But who is blowing into the flute?
Oh, that's the steam.
Steam.
Steam?
Yes. When I opened the pipe, it gradually pushed itself into the tube.
The power of steam. For once, I must agree, this is brilliant.
Of course! It was created by a Muslim after all.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What else have you got, Rashid?
Well,
One could join those two and build a singing donkey clock. 1 song after every hour.
That would be pretty clever.
I know, right? You could be the one to build it.
I mean...
Oh, that would be unfair. It's your invention.
I would let you have it. Or we design it together.
You still haven't shown us that statuette yet.
Well...
Of course.
There's a reason for that.
Jack, if you may.
The reason is I have genuinely no idea. Plain wood with stone eyes with no mechanism or machinery. Well, maybe that no one knows how she works. Maybe she doesn't need to work. Maybe that's not the point.
Oh, you will love this. Just watch.
Okay. I need to put it somewhere cold. The water? Somewhere oh, small table, a shady spot, to avoid the midday sun, and surround oneself with wonders. Let's hope that's cold enough.
And now?
Just be patient, but don't look away.
Okay.
It takes some time for her to...
My eyes are
Do
fixed.
what?
Is it crying? Isn't that amazing?
No, it's irritating.
Why?
Rashid, what is going on?
We don't know.
We have no idea how it works.
Rashid, please. We all know that there is no such thing as a man-made miracle. And this piece of wood is very clearly made by man.
I very much agree, my friends. But so far, none of us has an explanation.
All we know for certain is that her glassy eyes shed tears when you move her from warmth into cold.
Like a plant at sunrise. Like dew.
Well,
The only difference is the surface. That's all.
go on, yeah.
I think you may be onto something.
Am I? Of course, I had no intention of disturbing your conversation. But if you can find out why there's dew gathering on a plant, you may understand why that woman is so weepy. So, who wants a cup of tea?
I'll have some.
Your daughter is quite something, Rashid. A scholar in her own right.
I know. I'd rather she wasn't. It would make marrying her off so much easier.
Oh, I'm certain that won't stay a problem for long.
Maybe the dew originates from invisible water in the air. Water that stays hidden when it's hot.
Wow. He just fucking figured out molecules and shit like that on the spot.
The pilgrim trails
Sorry?
across France converged at Osterbat, in the foothills of the Pyrenees. There, the group of 20 or so pilgrims who had been travelling alongside me since I'd left Tours swelled to about 70. Some were prosperous citizens, some probably on the run from justice, a few drunks, and several monks and clergymen. Several languages were spoken, including Flemish, a German tongue, and a southern French language called Oc. Nevertheless, there was no lack of communication among them, and as we crossed the Pyrenees, they sang, played games, told stories, and in several cases had love affairs,
Well, good for
while
them.
my baby and I kept mostly to ourselves.
I hope Jack doesn't start anything with Aisha, because that would be very, like,
Ganz schön
unnecessary
frech, die mit
conflict.
ihrem Kind.
Fuck you! It's a baby, what the fuck
Hush
do you want me
now.
to do about it? Brech, what's the fucking proper translation for that? He's annoyed at the kid. Go for a walk, rock the baby, hum a song. Let's apologize. Even though, fuck you, but let's apologize.
Richtig dreist.
Halt die Fresse, Alter!
I'm sorry. He has to cry himself out before he'll fall asleep. It will give you a strong voice one day, won't it?
Let's hope that's a good
Do you
thing.
have children?
Kann ein Mann nicht einfach mal seine Ruhe haben?
Can a man
Der
just
Weg
have
aus
his peace?
Babenberg war doch anstrengend genug.
The way from Baden-Berg was bad enough. Hum a song? The Lark song? Aw. Let's rock him or her.
Ein Kind hat ja auch gar nichts verloren.
A kid
Stimmt
shouldn't
doch,
be
oder?
here. Right?
Jetzt ist aber gut.
Shut up. Or it's enough. That's what she said. Rock him or her again. I actually don't know the gender of the baby. Was it said? I don't think so. They just keep referring to it as a baby.
How long have you been traveling to get here? I met pilgrims from as far east as Franconia. I am sorry. We'll go for a walk so you can get some rest.
Yeah. Calm the baby. Some of the wood was already here. For all the pilgrims who passed through. Nice. German pilgrims. I don't understand them. Is that a German tongue? Yeah, it is, and this dude's a dick. Well, he's annoyed. Let's go down the riverside. And hope the kid shuts up. Help the... Oh! Blind woman. That poor soul, maybe I can help her somehow. Whoa. Hey.
Dear Lord, what are you doing? You should get out of the water. It's freezing.
Yeah, what happened?
My ring! I lost my ring! Dear Lord, please show mercy.
The... Help the one bridge.
Come back to me. Please come back to me.
The town was granted bridge privileges, so all pilgrims must pass through here. The town's merchants profit greatly, of course. The River Arga. Most pilgrims stay near the spring.
Where are you? Where did you go?
I thought the river would be quieter. Now I'm the one making all the noise.
The cold will kill you.
I can't leave without my ring.
Oh. Is this it? Let's search for it. Don't... Found it. Perfect. Here.
I found it.
Yes! Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You are a very kind woman. So very, very kind.
I'm glad I could help.
Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
It's okay. Just get out of the water. Good. Yeah, tell me about the ring.
I can see this ring is very precious to you.
It was a gift from my stepmother. Oh. She thought I would stay forever, but I didn't.
Why did you leave?
Oh, I thought I didn't belong. She always said I was her daughter, but I was sure she was lying.
Oh.
I was so selfish and so stupid. Too stupid to see I really was happy.
Tell me about your stepmother.
She was such a kind woman. So very, very kind.
Maybe you really weren't happy.
I don't know. I was very young and thought I was unhappy because I didn't live close to the sea. But in the end, the sea did not feel the same about me. The cold there made me sick. It took away my sight.
Why didn't you go back?
She had been so angry when I left. So angry and disappointed. She would have never let me return.
Ah, that's why you went on the pilgrimage.
Yes, so that St. James might see my devotion, and I will be united with my mother in heaven. I'm just not as kind as you. Not kind at all.
Actually, we two have quite a few things in common. I too am trying to make amends with the one man I loved the most. I was told he went straight to Santiago.
You will know soon.
Not soon enough. It's still 4 weeks till I get there.
He'll be there, I'm sure of it.
Thank you.
I hope so. I just feel that with every day that passes, I'm losing him a bit more. And that the only thing I can allow myself still to hope for is not love, but forgiveness.
I understand.
Hey, hush now. Not long now and our journey will be over,
Yeah, let's hope so. Camino de Santiago. El Camino de Santiago, also known as the Way of Saint James, is a Christian pilgrimage route to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela, where the remains of Jesus' apostle Saint James the Greater were presumably put to rest. The pilgrimage of Santiago, besides Jerusalem and Rome, is one of the most important pilgrimages in Christianity and is believed to be one of the only ways to free a pilgrim of their sins. By the 12th century, it has become a well-organized undertaking. Even a book was written as a travel guide for pilgrims, the Codex Calixtinus, supporting the pilgrims in completing their travel. The scallop shell is used to guide the pilgrims on their way and serves as a symbol of St. James and the Camino. Because at the end of their travel, pilgrims will almost have reached the ocean. Huh. Okay. Walk. It's interesting, isn't it? This is a journey to well, first off, this is chapter 1 of this book, like chapter 15 in general. And once again, it's a chapter spanning a lot of episodes, but Elena's on a path. She's literally on the path, on the Camino, on the way right now to find Jack, but also find herself, right? As cliche as that might sound. She is, like, this is a mostly quiet time for her to just think about everything while she's looking for Jack.
The woman's name was Alba. She came from a small town somewhere in Catalonia. I quickly got used to her constantly feeling out for her stepmother's ring and the sad guilt that would always follow in her milky eyes. I wasn't sure if she appreciated my company, but I couldn't leave her on her own either. By the time we reached Los Arcos, she'd stopped talking, while I kept on dropping a kind word here and there to let her know I was still by her side.
Guess we keep on walking.
Alba believed herself to be of weak mind and body, and yet she walked the Camino with a strong sense of purpose that willed her onward. It made me wonder about what I'd told her about my own journey. Did I hope for love, or was I really traveling because I needed him to forgive me? But what was there to forgive? My decision to marry Alfred had been in the best interest of the people of Shiring. It was a sacrifice I had to make to stop the evil reign of William Hamley. These questions had haunted me for a long time now. But if I really was going to see Jack soon, it was time to make up my mind.
Yeah. See?
Around Lyon, the path began to gradually turn uphill. It was only 2 more weeks till we'd reached Santiago. The baby was in a good mood, and so, surprisingly, was Alba.
That's nice. And that's all that happened there. Cool. Let's keep walking.
After Astorga, the trail got more difficult. Alba became slower and slower, and we had to rest more. She became quiet again. The strain on her old body grew, and she worried that she might not be able to reach the end. Still, we managed to push onward.
See, it is a path of self-discovery.
The next morning, she refused to get up. Her breathing was disturbingly shallow, and she hardly noticed me touching her forehead. Everything hurts, she said, and urged me to continue without her.
Come on. Come on. Just... come on. What do you expect me to choose? Of course.
Of course, I stayed with her. I brought her food and water and sat by her side. But day after day, her condition grew worse. She kept on urging me to go, to find Jack, saying the monks of Ponferrada would take care of her. I'd hardly known her, and most of the time she'd tried to push me away, as if she considered herself a nuisance that slowed me down and who didn't deserve company. It wasn't until a few moments before she died that, for the first time, she smiled at me, and I like to believe that she saw me smile back. I still like to believe that here, in this unlikely place, dying next to a near stranger, she'd found a moment of serenity and happiness, but she'd not reached Santiago. When I left, that thought still haunted me. To see that a journey could come to an end so suddenly. But what would be different if she had reached Santiago? Could she have been disappointed by what she found?
Are you worried that you'll be disappointed? Let's head on. And we made it. After 1 month of traveling on the way...
After months of hard travel, the child and I finally reached Santiago de Compostela. In the evening, we attended Mass in the great cathedral, then started to roam the town looking for my dear Jack. It was almost dawn when finally a priest pointed me to an inn close by.
Find out if Jack was here. I'm starting to forget details of his face. I saw this before, but I didn't look at it. God damn it, I was hoping it wouldn't say what it says. The Amores, Jack and I always loved to read. A little redhead, just like his father. Resting pilgrim, innkeeper, inn. Cathedral. Fireplace, jars. Someone left them here, or forgot them. Another group of drunk pilgrims? A crackling fire, cozy and warm. Can we sit down? Or just warm ourselves? Better than nothing. Alright. Another cathedral. Jack may have been there. He never gets tired of them. A resting pilgrim. Night air is miles. Sun will go up soon. Oh, it's sunrise. Innkeeper. She must see many people passing by. I'm getting closer. Also the inn. Another inn for pilgrims. I was told Jack stayed here. But where did he go then?
I'm looking for a man who likes to read a lot.
E logo anda sempre cun libro en riba.
Have you seen anyone like that?
Pero, por que levas un libro en riba? Vas descangallar co peso.
She doesn't even understand that I'm looking for a person yet.
Huh.
Buenos dias. Do you understand me?
Sinto ben, pero non temos camas dispoñibles.
No, I don't need a room. I was told a friend of mine stayed here some time ago. A red-haired Englishman called Jack. Do you remember him?
Eu só che falo en galego, miña rula.
I don't...
Français? English?
Guess that's a no. I don't know what else there... I don't know what else,
He's sleeping. I mustn't wake him.
I didn't mean to try to throw him in there. I wanted to warm him. Oh.
I already tried that. No one has seen or heard about Jack.
Well... What are my choices then?
Where are you, Jack? She doesn't even understand that I'm looking for a person yet.
How... Oh, maybe like that? Like someone that looks like this baby? Maybe that way we can make her understand?
Oh, que cousiña. Eche rubio.
See, redhead. Have you seen his father, Padre del Niño? Jack Builder?
Ven sendo un peregrino?
What?
É un peregrino?
Oh, no. He's not a pilgrim.
Oh.
Entón, quen ven sendo?
Yeah, point at something. Point at the cathedral.
Let me show you something.
Point at the cathedral.
He's a mason. He builds things like that.
Ah, eche masón.
Yeah.
Albanel.
Sí, a mason. It's the same word in Galician.
Por aquí pasan unha morea de masóns. Non me poderías dicir algo máis sobre el?
Oín falar dun masón que dis que se dedica a traducir libros en Toledo.
What?
Polo visto, di que se chama Jack.
Yes, Jack. Have you seen him?
Non sei cal será o seu apelido, pero ben é certo que non chai moitos masóns rubios aos que lles guste ler. Se tan desesperada está, por que non vai a Toledo a comprobalo por si mesma?
Entón, marchou para Toledo.
He went to Toledo?
A Toledo marchou, sí.
Di que o teu Jack podería estar en Toledo.
All right, so I will go to Toledo then.
All right.
Gracias. I just pray that I understood you correctly.
Yeah, seriously. And here I was feeling cool because I understood the German earlier. This would have been way more useful. Travel to late. Well, all right. Not now. We're gonna travel there next time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. This fucking journey is going on for a while, but it's like we're getting closer and closer and closer. We haven't got to play as Jack. I really hope that this game doesn't try to create conflict by Jack like falling in love or something with Aisha, with the girl who brought us tea. That was in this episode, I think. Because I mean, I don't know. I just kind of don't want to deal with that whole situation. I just want Eliana to find him and then them to be happy, you know? We'll see what happens. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you all next time. Auf Wiedersehen.